We have completed 1/3 of reading through the Gospel of John in our Bible reading challenge for July. Today we're reading chapter 8. And what really amazes me is the consistent development of ideas and overlapping motives within the Gospel as we read along. In this chapter, there's a lot of tension between Jesus and members of the community, and a full-on argument, as it were, breaks out. And a very well-known account of the Bible is the opening section traditionally of this chapter, where a woman who is caught in the act of adultery is brought to Jesus, and those who present her offers her absolutely no rights. Jesus makes that very well-known statement when he says, "Those of you who are without sin, you cast the first stone." Whereupon the older people and then the younger ones then just simply leave. And I think this shows that, as Jesus affirms in the gospel, that he does not judge by human standards. And that, in fact, is the intent of the law of Moses, because it reveals God's moral nature and character that Jesus then comes to testify and seeks to make real to the people and to the world. And Jesus makes one of the most iconic statements in the Bible when he says, "I am the light of the world." And this is a fundamental notion that by this light, creation came into being. And this light is the very truth as a sort of absolute design woven into the very fabric of creation that affirms Jesus' part in creation, that he existed even before Abraham, that he is indeed God, and everything is created through him and with him and by him. And this is contrasted by the darkness, the lies that enslaves people and they don't even know it. And I do think, though, that there is an innate longing in every human heart for the light. People are seeking it. And how do we find it? Well, I actually think that the light finds us. And as the Spirit leads us to this desire, we encounter Jesus as he comes towards us, and we realize that in this moment, when we encounter him, that here on offer is eternal life through the mercy that he so graciously wants to lavish on us. And this awareness by the Spirit, as we believe, will produce in us a love for Jesus. And I think that the real intrusive question is being asked here, in that the measure that we love Jesus could well be indicative as to the measure of the truth and the faith within us. And how much more do we still need to set aside those things that we are in fact entrapped by, and to come into a deeper relationship with God and experiencing eternal life in him. And as we do, we come into the light. So let me know what you think and how you read this chapter.